And we're live, kind of. There you go. Took a while. Damn. Woo! Alright, we got posted on Facebook. Comment if you dare. Or if you don't. I don't know, comment if you dare. I say once we play game, or else nothing would happen. Like really dumb, or else nothing would happen. Happen or will it? Or will it? Or will it be like, or will it? Like types of people. I'm actually, oops, no, don't like this. Actually, I want to see. Like I must admit, I do find like this online thing really interesting. I mean, so like do some experimental stuff. Tag some people. Who there. See what happens. Post it. Alright, let's play the game now. Alright. I'm done playing my cell phone. At least for now. At least for now. Actually, I do want to play this game. Wait, do I have, like... I'm like, download history. Oh man, it's been a while since I played this, haven't I? Damn. My service. Wait, there's like new stuff for this game? That's actually kind of interesting. It's actually pretty neat that there's no like screen to go to the PlayStation Store. I know I got some pre-order stuff, but alright, let's start over. Let's go normal. No. I can't. You probably didn't see that, but like, since I have a Yakuza game on my system, like it gave me some free, it gave me like Cam 8. It, like, if you don't know, like, Fist North Star Lost Paradise is from the same studio that does the Yakuza games. But right off the back, completely underrated games, and you should totally buy them and play them. They're a lot of fun. So there's Kentaro. Talk about unrealistic body proportions. That dude has like no ass.
Shit. I am coming for you now.
Actually, no joke. You should play the Yakuza games. They're a lot of fun, and the format's a lot of fun too. Again, look how YOLO I am. I'm sparkly. Like, for those who never heard of like Fist North Star, basically Kentaro, it's this martial artist who practices the Fist North Star. And the thing is that the Fist North Star, I'm still finding the Fist North Star, they touching people like pressure points, right? If you touch them, the right pressure points, people explode. Like seriously, but people like explode. It's actually quite fascinating, like the actual show itself, because like a lot of people would tell you it's like very Shakespearean, and the weird thing is that they're offensive was. I think there's some truth to that. Saying I just got to explode. Get in the right hand, I got luck out to him. Yeah, it does this little pushing thing too. I think it's my opportunity. I got paralyzed. Man, like, just... What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm not using, like, combos. I need to... Oh, sweet! Well, I think I'm just getting ahead of myself. Because I've already played it before. Not very few, mind you. But it's pretty fun. Quick step. Again, I want you to lock onto your... I am super artful right now. It's a delicate little ballerina. Your meters. Combat practice. To block. Front attacks. Yeah, so basically like your grabs and stuff. Your punches. Honestly, the way the combat system in these Yakuza games build themselves is actually quite brilliant. Honestly, it's not, they're not super complicated, but they get really complicated as like the game goes on. And I think it's a good mix, honestly. Honestly, I do wish that more people would pick up like the Yakuza like gameplay style, because it is like you can do so much with it. And this is why I paralyze you. Rip out your nipples. Well, actually, if you can't see it, build these, man. If you can't see what it's doing, unlock a technique to use the temple against the turbo memories. Yeah, fun blues. His opponent, sweet. Basically, we didn't see what he was doing. He was sticking his finger inside the dude's temple and pulling it back out. It's a bit violent. Honestly, like I think like the violence in the story is actually like add something to the story, right? Because it does take place in a post-political war, right? And they're basically fighting over the ownership of like this martial arts style that that Kim became the bearer of. Hand challenge points. Handing the enemy multiple times puts them in a state of mental shock. Press circle in front of an enemy to strike him. What does General think, bro? Sweet, so you gotta hit you first, bro. Gotta hit you. I gotta hit you. Alright, I got it earned. There's one. I'm gonna hit myself. I want to get myself killed trying to get hit myself. Okay. No. Oh, sure. Wah! Then this where he explodes. If I remember, I think the actual style was called like the Hoto style. I think Fist North Star is just the name they gave the guy because he has like the North Star embedded into his chest. Actually, in the sense, if you ever get a chance to check out the anime, I would watch it. Like, because the thing is, it's like, it is violent. I'm not going to lie, because this dude is poking people, you know, pressure points, and they are exploding and all that stuff. A beast mode, sweet. But it's also like very Shakespearean. Like this dude, Kentro here. It began in the anime, right? One of his brothers, I think he's named Shin, he beats him up and steals his girlfriend, right? And as he's like in the kind of like demasculate him, like Shin had his henchman hold Kentro down, and he just like used his finger to push the North Star, the little dipper, into his chest, right? Starting with the North Star, and that's why he called Fist the North Star, right? Because along the way, when he's like he goes to training, he trains for a few years, and then when he goes out to direct to his girlfriend, like at this point, like she's just not all there, and like it's actually very Shakespearean in a very interesting way. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But like in the movie, you can see at Country Row, not Country Row, like Crackle. Oh, hey, is that a JoJo reference? I can't tell. Either way, nice reference. Actually, I named my little kitten Sir Platinum because when he reaches underneath the door, when he went to my bedroom, he reaches underneath the door and he bangs on it. And the first thing I can think of when he does that, I think of Jotaro going like, you know? That's why I call him Star Platinum. I usually just call him Platinum for short. But yeah, when he gets that part underneath the door, he shakes it. Like, I'm just like, the first time he did it was middle of the night, and I fought like someone trying to break in the house. I wasn't mad to him because he's way too adorable. And he knows it too. It's not a girl kiss for reference. Yes, he is. Actually, fun fact: Fist of the North Star was actually the first anime I ever seen. Like, seriously. It was way back in like I think it was like the 90s, somewhere around there. Like, the closest people my age were a bunch of teenagers, and they were into like just anime in general. And the first dub, it's pretty good anime, it really is. I haven't seen it in a long time, but the first time I saw this, it was oh god, I can't remember what dub it was. But they made the dude sound like Sylvester Stallone, and so he walked around with this this voice. It's like, I'm gonna, you're already dead. It was pretty funny. Because like the people who showed it to me thought it was like some kind of anime based off of Rocky. You know. God. You know, it's just like the thing. Rose, my favorite. Like Rose is that kid, isn't it? That follows Kenshiro around. Like, I'm not sure because it's been a while since I've seen the anime. Yeah, because he really did. Because like, oh, I gotta do my beast mode. Super Saiyan Kenshiro. You're already dead. Like, I know there's the prequel that they had in on Crunchyroll that Are you in Gold, Arkansas? In Gold AR. No, dude, in Gold. Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen like. Oh, okay. Gon went from JoJo Part Zenzer, right? Like he's that dude with the little airplane. I'm terrible with names. Like, I'm just the worst with them, especially when they're like in the Japanese. Because I like JoJo Bizarre Adventure, I really do. It is so much fun. If they did a JoJo game in the style of this game, I would buy it. Like sincerely. Oh man. Because that would be so much fun. Fly, Robin, fly! Hordebreaker strike! I'll kill you. I'm sorry. You're already dead. Tired. Steel shredding clutch. I actually have that game. I bought that. I actually bought JoJo. You know, I actually bought that game. I played it for a little bit. I kind of liked it. It's okay, but it really needs like Yakuza treatment, like they give like this game right here. It really does. Especially part 2. Shit. Part 2 would be like your best bet, I think, to get like a really good game out of it. Well, not part 2, like Stardust Crusades, which I think is like the third part.
I want you to let Yuria go.
Because I keep thinking like Battle Tennessee's and like whatever the first arc was called. Like, have you forgotten, Kenshiro? I keep thinking they're together for some reason. Like they're just one arc. Belongs to me.
Her life is mine alone. Is it all
That's true.
coming
Like,
back to you now?
honestly,
The day that
I think what
proved that I was
the Hunter x Hunter
your
game
friend.
I would like
I left
is
you
I would like some
broken,
kind of Greed
beaten,
Island game.
fearful, and squirming on the
Like,
ground. You
I know there's a
couldn't
mobile
muster up
one
the power to match
that I
it,
haven't played,
and you couldn't even protect your
but I
dear
think there's like a really fun game somewhere
You
in like
lost to me
the Greed Island
all
arc,
because you were blinded
and just
by
like a
your
really good
life.
Hunter x Hunter game. Because Hunter x Hunter is like really
I
great.
scarred your body, but you must remember why I spared your life. You live for one reason alone. Because you're
I think it's fun. If you haven't seen it, like anybody else is watching this, something look like somebody else is watching this on YouTube.
If I spare
But
you.
you should totally go watch it.
And so you survived, disgraced and defeated. You can run if you wish to. I'll let you go as one last mercy to the man I
Well, it's a.
cast into hell.
Is that all
I
you
mean,
have left to say?
I guess this. Well, if I'm speculating on like how Hunter x Hunter games should, Greed Island Hunter x Hunter games should work,
clawed my way out of hell
is that what I would do
to kill you once
is I would just have the
for all.
character customization. You can develop your characters,
So you've only come
and the
to
rest will be
fail
about
once more.
hunting the cards, right? So I can build up your innate abilities and stuff. And the goal of the game would be to get like all of the cards, like in an anime. And you can have like a single player mode or like a multiplayer mode. Because like my thing is just like
So you have
I like the idea you can just build your own little character,
Well then, let's see
you know,
odds
and
when I
just
fight
figure out how to make like build your innate abilities. Like you find out that you can become a conjurer, an enhancer, or whatever. And so that way, when you like team with other people up, you can like balance each other out or like catch each other boss, whatever. And you're all just hunting for cards. Oh shit, you bastard! How dare you hit me while I'm looking straight at you? I got him get to his feet. Because there's three things I want. I want a really good JoJo Bizarre Adventure game. I want a really good One Piece game, and I want a eventually I want like a really great like Hunter x Hunter game. I need to lock onto you, bro, so that you know that. Oh shit. Because I know this year sometime Fairy Tail is getting a RPG game. Now I haven't seen like the Fairy Tail anime, but I do kind of, because I've always kind of wanted to. So I might actually buy the game. I mean, it's possible because we're getting a lot of anime games this year. Like One Punch Man had one beginning this year. Then there's One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 coming out this month. So it's completely within a real possibility that there could be one coming out eventually. Because I know there was one for the PlayStation 2 that never came to the States. Oh, got my ass kicked. Because there was a Golden Wind PlayStation 2 game that people who played it love, but it never came to the States. But I'm pretty sure you could probably import it, since like the PlayStation 2 is like region free, where you've got a PlayStation 3 that can play PlayStation 2 games. Because the PlayStation 3 and 4 are region free, which I think is amazing. Because there's a lot of like One Piece games, I mean not games, movies that never came to the States for whatever reason. And like I see like DVDs pop up all the time, but the DVDs aren't region free, so I don't know if they would play on the region free console or not, or DVD player or whatever. And I don't feel like risking like the $60 to like check it out, you know, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's coming out like this. It's the second game to like Justice for All, I think it's called, and it's coming out like this month. I saw the live action movie of Gintama. Like it, I saw that at a freaking Big Lots for $1. I was like. It cracked me up. It did. It did make me legitimately laugh. Like I've seen clips of that, mate. I haven't sat down and watched it. But the one I keep seeing pop up on Facebook, it's like they're trying to get this old lady to identify like this old dude's dick, and they're just popping out of the side of a truck with a tarp in top of it. And he's like, hey, you know, you was with him for like 40 years. I'm sure you can identify his dick. I guess they're trying to receive his dead body, but I guess I never got proper context for it because I never saw the show. But every time I see it, I just burst out laughing. Try and reduce it. It just cracks me up every time. Yeah, there's a few clips that I like to watch. Like one of my favorites is the one where like Luffy is on was on that island, was on that crap, what was his name? Like Goro Makoto is like the Throw Bark art, right? And the zombie comes out of the grave, and Luffy just shoves it back in there. Zombie pops up and says, "Don't want to race with a zombie!" And Luffy just shoves it back in there. Every time I see that, that cracks me up too. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I like about animes. Like, a lot of animes are full, like, little moments like that.
Yuri only had room for one man in her heart. You were always there. You're the one.
I'll thank you for the sub. I'll thank you for the sub, man.
Now,
yeah, I watch a lot of anime stuff in general, and a lot of the newer stuff is usually like I guess when you think about Americans don't really produce a lot of animated stuff, do they?
About the power. It was for her.
Ooh, I guess he's dead.
And now, without Yuria, the battle between us will never end.
Well, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. I do. I know it's probably off topic, but what it was like blonde dudes in anime being named Ken, or just like in video games in general? Because you have like Ken from Street Fighter, and I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I wonder how common a name that is in Japan. And considering the original manga came out in the 80s. I wonder how common a name like Ken is in Japan. One of the things I do like about this game is I like how the character models are colored. Like, because a lot of games would just put like just put textures on because I'm learning how to use Blender stuff, I guess I know this a bit more, but you know, they tend to put textures on them, but it looks like they've been, but it looks like the characters in the area's been painted a little bit to kind of create that shell-shaded look. Well, I guess full shell-shaded look to kind of imitate the anime a little bit. Because you see that dude's blue pants, right? And how it's reflecting off of how that light's reflecting off of his blue plants.
This used to be a factory, so I figured only reason they wouldn't have gas is some little punks hoarding it. You never said this place.
That dude looks like Blanca.
Nothing around here but a bunch of old coots and little kids. Damn it! Where the hell's all the gas?
That's the same thing that Chin-Chun has, doesn't it?
We'll just pick them
The
up.
little aluminum boxes that he likes to beat up on.
Eventually somebody's gonna talk. Oh? Yeah, I like that. I got some rage to work out anyway.
I think he's angry.
You.
Huh? What the hell you want?
I need to ask you something. Has a woman named Yuria passed through here?
I'm actually kind of weirdly disappointed that they didn't recreate like Kenshiro's entrance in like the
Then we are done talking.
in the anime. But like he just literally comes out of the dirt and just walks through a building.
Walk away from us.
If you haven't seen it,
If you don't
like,
want to die.
I think you can find a video called "The Most Manliest Thing in Anime,"
Boys,
and like it really is really manly. It would turn women to men into women, and women into men. It's that manly. It just switches everybody gender all the time. Like I said, all the textures look like they've been painted too. Like there's like look like two different layers of paint on top of the texture.
the hell are you talking about?
That's what happens when you leave your infant in the microwave for too long.
No, help me!
It's kind of weird how like this dude is like tapping people until they explode. But you know, this anime can still be very dark and very Shakespearean and very like heavy at times.
Someone help!
Followed by a dude kicking somebody in the stomach and they just explode like a Pop-Tart. It's pretty. It's actually that's worthy of praise. Because it's just able to keep like a consistent tone throughout everything. And most movies can't keep a consistent tone. Even when the tone is just like a flat fart. You know, the fart's like an A minor, no, like an A flat, so it's like...
Here you go.
Oh yeah, I remember like Kenshiro cured that kid's blindness with like his fingers, like to the temple.
My name is Ruka. And this is my grandpa. What's your name, mister?
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro.
Kenshiro. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for the water, Ruka. You're a lifesaver.
You're the one that saved our lives, though. Those bad men might have killed us if you didn't beat them up.
Oh, they probably would have killed you.
Water is our way of saying thank you.
This town used to
You're
be a
welcome.
major hub for car production. We managed to survive nuclear war thanks to underground facilities built for storing diesel and gasoline. However, we're currently short on food and drink. Canned goods and water are scarce around here. All of those able to help have gone out in search of more. The only ones left in town are either children or old folks like me. The local thugs probably know.
Yeah,
That's why they're always here trying to steal our fuel.
Actually, that's a pretty dire situation, you know, and like that's actually what I really like about Fist North Star.
Most of our time.
It's because there's a lot of like situations like this Kenshiro find himself in.
It explains why the place seems deserted.
And it's this really great world building because like it can be both like completely devastated. The world's devastated, but people are still trying to survive, and there's like a level of optimism. And when people, especially when people start seeing Kenshiro as like the savior of the wasteland.
Kenshiro, why did you come here?
I'm looking for someone.
I think the problem with law films is that when they try to be dark,
She means everything
there's like
to me.
no levity like at all,
Dead.
because they think just being dark is enough.
Someone saved her life.
But you know, if you never smile, the frown means nothing. But if you always smile, your smile means nothing. You need like the balance between the two.
I'm not sure if those rumors are true. They could be about someone completely different. But until I know for sure, I'm not giving up.
And nobody will stop me.
Yuria. She's all I have left.
Yuria. Grandpa.
Kenshiro is going to go straight, like
Your fiancé's name
taken
is Yuria.
on him. He's just going to come off the phone and says,
Never
"I have
thought
particular
something
set
like
skills,
this would happen.
and I will use them to find
It
your.
can be such a curious thing.
If you give her back, I will let this go and nothing will happen. But if you make me go after you, you will die."
Apparently the group's leader was in pretty bad shape. Her followers were treating her with the utmost care. They didn't stick around for long. But I do recall the followers referring to their leader as Lady Yuria.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's had emotion there for moments. That's pretty intense.
I remember too. I only saw her face for a second, but she was beautiful.
Yuria. Do you know where they went?
They said they were heading to a place called the City of Miracles.
The City of Miracles?
Yeah, I don't know why like Japanese games do that and anime do that repeat thing. Somebody goes, "Open the fridge." Open the fridge like it's a question. Because the follow-up question is,
To grant the wish of anyone who goes there.
I don't know.
Does something
It's
like that
nothing.
actually
It's
exist?
I shouldn't complain about it. It's literally just nothing of nothing.
Located far north of here, though I'm not
But this
sure
thing
if
keeps happening.
any of it's true. Perhaps it's just a fairy tale, a safe haven dreamed up by those who have grown weary of this harsh reality. I am sure about one thing, though. Those travelers set off for the City of Miracles in hopes of healing their leader.
I don't know, when I was watching like the final episode, well, I guess like the final, like, I guess depending on how you look at it, but like the final episode of the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, they did like their Mad Max thing, right? Which I thought was kind of weird for like a next show, because it was kind of like, it's like, man, like Adventure Time can be kind of disturbing sometimes without being violent. Like, how are you going to do this? And it's like, oh, all you can probably solve by family is like, so it's like, it might have thought it was like if somebody looked at like the Fast and Furious movies and said, it's not enough like Mad Max, because it's all about family, bro. It's all about family, Tom.
Correct in saying so. That martial art. To think that I would ever be allowed to see it with my own eyes.
That's why we keep throwing Dwayne The Rock Johnson at people. Because people say, because Jesus says, let the first person without sin cast the third stone. Rock. Cast the first rock. It was stone. But I don't think Stone Cold Steve Austin would allow you to throw him at somebody. He might power drive somebody for you.
What if I promised to bring you back something? What would you wish for?
I know. I'd wish for all the apples that I could possibly ever want.
Well, okay.
That was a sweet moment. That's why I like about anime. Is that like it stops and have a little moment. Like speaking of Hunter x Hunter, I think one of my favorite parts about Greed Island was just watching Biscuit train Gomen Kiro. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. And just watching the interaction between the three. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's pretty neat. Like Biscuit's a fun character. And now let's jump, slide. Wind. Actually, besides all joking, like Daxo music, like sets a pretty nice tone, honestly. Like. And it's because for some reason video games are better at CG than movies are. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Oh man, I gotta save my data. I think it just accidentally saved over my old data. I don't remember which. Let's hope I start over it. Save it twice. 3 times. And this game likes to save itself, doesn't it? Like a lot. That's actually pretty weird. Did that interrupt like the stream? Guess it didn't. Oh. Oh, sorry, that's my cell phone. Now I'm still trying to figure some stuff out. Because I gotta work within my limits to try to figure out how to do stuff like this. But still, thanks for the sub, bro. I appreciate it. Charcoal Lucifer, right? No, Choro... Like Choro Lucifer? Probably saying that wrong. Oh, this is supposed to be like the dramatic version of like that opening that line from like Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z Japanese opening. Oh, cha la la, Jesus. I can't say it.
Well, there it is. Welcome to Eden, the city of miracles.
Eden.
But you won't find any miracles out here.
You sure? I bet Madonna's still alive.
You'll ever get.
What do you mean?
But no, I bet Cher's still alive.
We can't get
I know
in.
I said Madonna.
No one can. Eden's on the other side of those huge damn walls, and they're not letting anyone through. That crowd over there, they're all people who came looking for their miracle. This was their last hope. All they can do is beg and scream.
What would it take to get inside?
A po-vote.
You think I'd still be out here?
Probably.
You won't get anywhere with the guards. They don't care. Bribes, tears, nothing gets through to them.
I looked for some other entrance, but it's just walls everywhere. And nobody can sneak past all those guards.
Make it like a trampoline or
I
something.
came because I heard they had more than enough for everyone. And now that I'm finally here, they tell me I'll never get in. City of Miracles.
Dude, we'll do it like a human pyramid, right? Pyramid? We'll get on top of each other's shoulders and we'll just climb over the wall.
waiting around. I'm better off moving on.
Or make a trip to Home Depot.
Smart. You'll do the same thing.
And just get like electrosol or something. Or use trampoline or popos or pogo stick.
I need to get in. Well, you're welcome to try. But you'll see what I mean soon enough.
Head to the gate. It's all over. Spokemaster, it's all over. If I'm right, I think there's like 2 different ways to get into it. I guess he's dead.
A little further.
Pretty sure I can punch through that wall.
Just a little further. Please.
Uncle, he wants to talk about something's the matter. It's those high-end my damn it. They're just looking like he's sick. What did they do? Nothing. Nothing, that's the problem. But the suck-up bastards snores. I want to find more, man. I am a soldier. Could help me join them to watch. Maybe if I kill one of the guards, it would let me be their replacement. Relax. It's just a joke. All I've got is a dagger anyway. I can't stand a chance against those crossbows. You know the quickest way to make friends? Hand jobs. I'm just saying. And I won't even let him inside the gates. I need a miracle. I really, truly believed. But even God's forsaken me now. I mean, couldn't you start throwing people over? Like... Like throwing people over the wall? Guess wonder it's like an old lady or something. I think like talks to you. Oh, he's a magical save point. What's up?
Just a little further.
Huh. I need to get on my own head. I need to stop trying to jump at it all the time. I saw this guy again a couple days ago. How'd he get in? That was the thing. I have no idea. I couldn't really see what's going on, but I think he saw some kind of like card. Might look like kind of scrawny, skittish, I suppose. I guess anyway.
Oh.
Oh look, I guess they're coming back around. Guards. We will be about you. I spent 3 days trying to seduce the guard. I have no idea what the card is. The card is I've given up. Anyway, heading to another city.
Is this the entrance to Eden?
That's right.
I heard we're not allowed in.
You heard right. Nobody gets in without a permit from our ruler. If you don't have that, you're staying here.
A permit?
Well, if I told you I have a
don't
nuclear
anything
device.
like that.
Well then, doesn't sound like you're getting in. Move along.
I'm just looking for someone. I don't need your food or water. Are you still going to shut me out?
Yes.
I don't care why you're here, stranger. No permit, no entry. Just don't make this harder than it has to be, please. Nobody's sneaking into Eden on our watch. Plenty have tried, they're rotting in the cells. So keep your hands to yourself and we won't have to arrest you. Unless you prefer to enter Eden as a prisoner.
No, if it goes into the prisoner and kills all the guards, I mean, doesn't he still get to guess what he wants? I mean, Kentra could probably do that, right?
So hungry. Water. So hungry. My throat.
Hey,
Hey, big guy. What do you want? Just wondering if you're looking to trade. I got food, I got a crossbow, and I got anything you'll need. Emergency, huh? Sorry, but I'm not looking to buy. You too. I came all this way. I figured I could get in the city. No, I'm gonna find a way to get in. Huh? Take a look around the wall then. You need some kind of defense. Just give me a six-pack and I'll trample it and I'll find my own way. Like Sylvester Stallone. No. Can't do Sylvester Stallone. Well, I haven't practiced or tried. It takes a lot of work to imitate somebody's voice. Hey, buddy. Can't get... No. Nah. What is it? Take a look. It's a permit to the door. What? As long as you get this, you can walk right in. So what about, big guy? Want to trade? Yes. I have to. I figure this guy's suspicious. You might see inside. It might be alright. I bet if you went in, that just puts you to work. Can't trust these gods. They're slaves in uniforms, I tell ya. I'm so glad. I'm so good out of here. I think I'll find myself a big army and join with them. Turn back over time into as a bug. Between King, Gun forces, and whatever else. There's plenty of armies out there that taking control. You know, point is, I don't need a permit, so how about you give me a jury? Jury? It's all fancy. Only gets jewels on their own army, right? It just sends out big armies, tribute, big side. All right. No, I didn't want to find one of those. Jury, huh? I know. Would like a deaf army be interested in jury?
oh?
Alright, boss. I'll buy something, Joe. Yes. Have you jewelry?
Huh?
I pause worth more than a scrap block. Like those nowadays. What do you want for? Okay, well, probably better if I don't stick my nose in your bone business. So, would you like to trade for one? Sorry to say, but I don't have any. See? But I do know somebody might have one. Who? Right there.
Huh? Yeah.
Her clothes. But probably tell her probably should reach before the war.
Please, I need food.
Huh? What's he doing? Strong? The sunlight wasteland is just too strong. I can't see very well anymore. Should I be able to treat him by striking him? Strike him! But that. Thank you. Please take this. I don't know how I feel about like if I went to a doctor and a doctor's like, suppose I do. Really?
Yes.
Really, husband? Quite a pretty little stone. My apologies.
Oh.
Oh, what's the hurt? I'll be on my way. Now hold on. Can I respect even give me the dough? Wes. Finding my little friend some food. Ugh. Meat. Please, he's getting up there anyways. You could find canned dog food in the store, but no. You know what I expect?
Yeah.
Ugh. It's harsh. I'm still kind of upset. My dog died last year. And I'm so upset. Like, it's gonna be like 1 year since his death, and I'm so upset about it.
Oh?
Hey. Size enough to get it. No. Trade for some meat for a dog.
Yeah.
For a dog. Yeah. You got any? Right.
Huh?
I mean, no judging, but that tastes better than any canned food I have ever seen. For yeah, something you can buy. I'm happy to trade. Do you want? Traveling at the number on my bag.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can go to a doctor that can fix all of your problems.
Huh?
Just by beating the shit out of you. Would you go?
Yeah.
I mean, like seriously, I mean, talk about let's like he just pulls out like a sledgehammer and just says, "I'm here to fix your broken leg." It fixes your leg, but you gotta get the shit kicked out of you. You won't feel any pain. Something like that. Probably not. I mean, can you imagine like what kind of like wall you live in?
Oh?
Like you can trade like jewelry for a dog of canned food. I have no money. Come again.
My throat.
Do you hear something? Give some Cherokee. Candy. You want something sweet? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. There is no more candy left. Yeah. Pure dog food. here. I'm not, and I'd rather make those. Besides, I can't take it. What's my time? So use it. Thanks. Oh, he's a happy puppy. He's just a happy little puppy. I miss my dog.
Please,
I do miss my dog a lot. I don't know.
please, I need food.
What's wrong? I think whatever I just picked up. And my stomach aches. I'll beat the shit out of him and be home. Got it. My stomach feels better now. Doesn't mention it. Does things. Like there's that episode of like Joe's Bizarre Adventure. Well, like the dude uses to stand to create food that helps people. You know what I mean? You probably if it's one of my first episode. It's just so funny.
Ow!
Because, oh man,
Ow!
I could run into people, or just him specifically. It's pretty weird. That actually kind of caught me off guard. Like, sincerely, I was like, what? Wow. I ran into people. Hey, I'm gonna run into you. What do you do about? Nothing, I suppose. So I got the jewelry then? Good. Ooh, I actually found one. Now I got this. You did let me in the green. Hey, you wanna come with me? You can be my flunkies. I guarantee you have a good time. Let's give me the permit. Fine. Here we go. Huh? If I take a look at the others. It's definitely fake. What? It's well made, but I'm pretty sure I used a different material too. Stay the hell out of this. Sorry. Before, but I've seen. Oh man. Oh man. Scum. Yeah. Fine, I'll just kill you too. I'll kill everyone. I'll kill you.
What?
I'll kill you, goldfish. Is that bullshit? Alright, the merchant guy's running himself. I like how Kidro just watching him run off. That's actually pretty neat. It's like, well, there he goes. Do you think you can win this? I have you know. Fun.
Back to the shotgun point.
Yep. Exploded. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not good enough. This is no mode. Gotta be more graceful than that. Well, when I get into the combat, I'll think I'll probably do better.
Huh?
Whoa. You got some rare skills. Are you one of those martial artists? Yes, Black Zone, what's up, bro? That's right. Man. People like that. So crazy moves, but I guess I owe you one.
No.
Huh? No. It was my fault for getting you dragged into this. Perma was fake if you hadn't been here. Yeah. Well, I'm just curious. I see you running around for a jewel and it's got me wondering. Well, done for training for today. I think I better head back to wife and kids.
Yeah.
Freaks out there. rough to live in a world like this, wouldn't it? Like that, wouldn't it?
Looks like you're just a little too slow.
And you have a child's haircut.
Please. Have mercy. Just spare my boy.
When has that ever worked ever?
Ah, is that your son? Don't worry, buddy. Me and the boys here ain't so bad at all.
We're just going to camp, put you into the sun.
I promise we won't have any trouble.
Thank you so much. Here.
Good.
Not that we got your stuff, we're going to kill you.
I think you better go.
I already went to the bathroom.
Go straight to hell.
Like, did you really need to pause, man? Like, seriously, did you need that pause?
See, I told you guys there wouldn't be any trouble. Hell, that was too easy.
Wake up, Dad.
Kitty doesn't have a head. I think, I appreciate the sentiment, but I think he's dead.
Oh, I forgot. Are you still hanging around, kid? Well, maybe I got a little present.
There was a movie I used to like called Hannibal Lecter. I wonder what he would taste like.
And it's about time you went to join your dad.
Ooh.
Huh? Who the hell
Dude, you're
are
like,
you supposed to be?
you're dead.
I've got a gift for you too. You deserve it.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
It's called a can of boy yoff. It's a big old can of boy. You're fucked.
Even faster than I did the old man.
And now with the new variant, boy, you've been fucked hard. And oh boy, you're about to get fucked.
What the hell? Who is this guy?
I don't give my name out to trash.
You think you're funny? Come on, fellas, tear him apart!
You're a Gotex judo. I'm pretty sure with all the people like killing in this game, I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least 10% of the human population. Help with the resources problem. That would help with the resources problem. Like Intro isn't some like dude with kung fu cutting people though he's an environmentalist that uses kung fu to cut people that forces people to explode by hitting their pressure points.
It'll be okay.
If more environmentalists could do that, I think we'd still have a rainforest. Ooh. Why would you jump? Take the stairs. You'll break all your ankles.
Hold it! Those were martial arts, weren't they?
Yes, I know the ancient art of patty cake. And this is my baker's mint. You know, he floats them off, and this is my baker's mint.
All you martial artists and your bullshit fancy moves, leaving bodies left and right. If there's one thing I hate, it's the goddamn martial artists. The only good one's a dead one.
That seems like a weird prejudice. It's like, I hate triangles, specifically the green ones.
What's going on? What the hell happened to patrol duty? We got this big mess and you missed the whole thing?
I'm sorry, sir. We were trying to contain the crowd, so...
You're supposed to be watchmen, so guard the place. Do your damn job.
Right. My apologies, sir.
I keep waiting for him to break out in song. Like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie wall.
What did he do, sir?
I can't toss it. Ain't got no
Goddamn
penis.
martial artist.
A martial artist?
And if you saw his moves, you'd know he's no innocent. No sane man uses a style that makes people explode.
I guess that's true.
If we just let him wander around, we're gonna regret it.
But if I heard right, he's the one who saved the boy from the bandits.
Ha! That doesn't mean anything. A guy like this is bound to have some ulterior motive. I'm Jack Ray, captain of the Eden's Watch, and I'm gonna lock you up for
Your
the
gun
good
looks
of
like a Nerf gun. It looks like a Nerf gun you painted, bro.
Oh?
This prison is inside Eden.
Where the hell else would it be? Of course it's in the city.
It's on the burn.
That's all.
Copper. Get used to it. You're spending the rest of your life in a cell. Don't worry, though. I got a way to help with that. I can make a life sentence seem real short. All right, take him away.
Ooh, that seems like a big threat. Is he gonna make me watch Teletubbies and eat, like, processed cheese until I die?
We'll decide what to do with you by tomorrow. Don't try anything stupid. You hear me?
No. Can you speak a little louder? The children have that. The children haven't been born yet. Could hear you, bro. I think you're good.
It's in times like these, especially in times like these, we need to help each other to get through this chaos. Yuria. Let's go.
No, I haven't seen like the American live action like Fist of Thor movie. It's actually kind of really hard to find.
What a time to be alive.
But like I need to watch that at some point.
Right. The strong can take what they want. And if I desire it, I don't hesitate.
Shit.
And so I shall take Yuria.
Not today.
What about tomorrow?
Nanto, infernal slaughtering fist!
Did you really think you could ever beat me?
Well, I'm not
You and I are
leveled up
divided
enough
by
to do
one
it.
Crucial thing. That is ambition. Raw desire.
Well, I assume you're a blonde dude that looks like a Ken doll, so I assume the biggest difference between you and Kenshiro is that Kenshiro still has a penis. Yeah, I didn't know this for a long time, but
Yuria.
the Big Dipper, like you know, like the end of the handle, that it usually starts with the North Star, and people draw to make the little dipper. So the little dipper starts with the North Star and it curves around.
Stop it!
Don't worry, Yuri. It's anime. Nobody bleeds to death in anime.
Louder.
I will love you. Wherever you go, I'll follow you.
That Ken doll is going to get so Liam Neeson again. That Liam Neeson is going to go, yep, That dude's been Yamcha'd. Like, seriously, like Yamcha'd. Like, just chopped in half, like Yamcha'd and all over the place. Actually, the first time I heard somebody use that as like a verb. I guess the start time is Steven Decker. I was at a gas station.
Not again.
And this woman's like, caught her son trying to steal from the gas station. She grabs him and just says, if you want to act like a thug, I'm gonna beat you like a thug. And she told him she's going to beat his ass. So he's going to beat the black off his ass, and people going to start calling him Michael Jackson. And she was like this old lady, and this old black lady, and she had her like her, I think, 14, 15-year-old son, and she just like gave him an ass whooping. And some dude was like, "Oh, dude, that got Yamcha'd, man. That dude got Yamcha." It was a good old fashioned Southern ass whooping. I think it was the person working the cash register, the cashier, I guess, said, "Oh man, that dude got Yamcha'd, bro. I got Yamcha'd. Oh man." No cell can hold me.
Hey, hold on a sec.
What? I'm gone.
What?
You planning on busting out?
That's right.
I'm planning on busting out and busting it up, my friend.
The guards are just about to change, see?
That's so.
The exit's just down the hall there. If you hide, you might be able to catch the guard by surprise. So, you knock him out, grab the keys, and toss him to me. Come on. You owe me for telling you all this.
We'll see.
Alright, you just hide around the corner there. I'll distract her.
I don't need your help. I can handle this myself.
Aw, don't be like that. You and me, we're prison buddies. Gotta
Prison
watch out
buddies.
for each other.
Oh, I do have some soap on me. I better not drop it.
Hey! Hey, watchman guy!
Damn it, do you ever shut up? Quiet down. What do you want?
Well, I was just thinking it's about time you let me out of here, right?
And let you run out on another meal without paying? You're a petty thief and you're staying right here.
Aw, come on, man. It wasn't that big of a deal.
You know we need every scrap of food we can get. You're lucky we didn't execute you on the... Huh?
What the hell did you do to him?
I stuck up on him and gave him the fucking nerve pitch.
From the moment he saw me. When he wakes up, he won't remember any of this.
The hell? So your fists are just, what, magic?
No magic. Just technique. I've learned a lethal art that lets me decide who lives and who dies.
Lethal art?
Why not leaf art or tell me too much Taco Bell?
Yes, sir.
I call it
You wanted to get
Wrath of the South Wind.
I'm not going to escort you. But if you think you can take the guards...
No, I'm good. After all, if I stay on good behavior, they'll let me out eventually.
Suit yourself.
I guess if you like pinching the people, you just create the zombie apocalypse. The controller, I don't know. I thought that was a hair, but it looks like it's breaking again. I have the worst luck with controllers. Not just PlayStation 4 controllers, just controllers in general. I guess I'll look there. Right over there. This fucking dispensary. Nothing to see here, bro. I should cause a scene. Oh, I should cause a scene. Yes. I'm in, so which way do I go? Okay, so I think he's drunk. No, he's just dying of dehydration. What is it? Drink way too much. I'm gonna go home. Get myself to stairs. Stairs? Over there. And now here I am, on top of the stairs looking for a vantage point. I happen to run into somebody important.
What are you doing here?
Who, me? I could ask you the same thing.
Well, I'm here to take a piss. What about you?
No big deal, though. Look, aren't the stars gorgeous tonight?
The stars?
You hardly ever see them this clear anymore.
You're right. They are pretty bright tonight.
I was just enjoying the evening when
No, probably because all the
nearby.
because there's no electricity, there's no like. Well,
there you are.
there's no electricity, there's no light pollution.
But now I get to ask you something. That door you came out of, pretty sure that goes to the prison. What were you doing down there?
Prison stuff.
You don't really look like a guard. You breaking out? Hey, don't give me that look. I'm just curious. That's all. I'm just an ordinary city girl anyway. Couldn't stop you if I tried. So, nothing to worry about, right?
Are you asking me or are you asking yourself?
My name's Kisana, by the way.
Kisana.
What's yours?
Sounds like a beverage.
Kenshiro, huh? Well, it's a pleasure. So, was I right? Did you really break out? I've heard there are guards everywhere down there. If you got past them all, that's honestly impressive.
Well, there's only
I
one.
came to Eden for a reason. There's something I have to do. So I broke out.
So what's this big reason?
I'm looking for someone. A woman named Yuria.
Yuria, huh? Okay.
Yeah, this would be a great moment for a musical number.
No, sorry.
No, I'm not saying there shouldn't be a Fizz and Star musical number, but I'm saying there really should be a Fizz and Star musical. Like, sincerely.
Not to mention, it'd be hard to find someone in Eden anyway. Especially with the whole jailbreak thing.
I mean, can you imagine, like, Kenshiro, knocking on the,
tighter than beyond the walls. No
Ken's door being like, do you want to build a snowman?
Anyway.
Make it out of sand. Fight off the evil bandits that want to eat our skin.
Then what do you suggest?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Going back to prison isn't going to do me any good.
Do you want to build a sand sculpture?
Well, there is one thing.
A sand sculpture. Sand sculpture.
Once a month, they hold these gladiator games.
Gladiator games?
Yeah. A big tournament in the Colosseum over in the middle of the city. You can probably guess from the name, but the inmates fight each other. A test to see who's strongest. If you win, you get an audience with the ruler of Eden. You're even allowed to make one request.
You mean...
So, Kenshiro, if you really want to find this Yuria, you'll have to win her with your own 2 hands. But I'm sure you'll do fine.
Why are you telling me all this?
Well, the
Because
games
I'm
are
secretly
only
psychic.
once a month. I'm not really a gambler, but you seem like a guy worth betting on. And besides, you don't seem like that bad a guy.
Whatever you say.
Well, I should be going. If you do enter the games, then good luck to you. Good night.
Man, I wonder why, like, I wonder why the game's so, like, the studio behind this game so uses, like, graphics that's, you know, that fits with, like, you know, Omiyushu. That reminds you of Omiyushu. The Gladiator games.
Cocky little shit. You thought you could break out, huh? What'd you do? Blast your way out?
He doesn't have anything on him, sir.
Well, look harder. No way he broke out on his own. He's gotta have something.
Well, I did use my guns.
With my hands. You want to see me do it again?
Kind of.
You might be more dangerous than I thought.
It's called an open
Maybe
space
I oughta just
concept,
kill you
bro.
right here,
I'm just trying to make
right
myself some
now.
room.
Captain, you have to calm down. We can't punish them without due process.
Son of a bitch. Fine then.
No, I know who my
Take him
father is.
downstairs and... Nah.
I know what my mother is.
10th floor down.
What? But that's where we're keeping...
Someone just as dangerous as this asshole.
But this guy's being held for murder outside of Eden. We could only justify moving him 1 floor down.
He said he bent these bars with his bare hands. If we stick him in a regular cell, he'll just do it again.
Then how about 2 floors down? Security's a lot tighter, and the cells are better. The higher-ups are a lot more likely to approve that, too.
Fine.
Not bureaucracy. What are you gonna do?
Look, asshole. What's your game here? Why'd you let us arrest you? Why'd you run? And why'd you come back? What the hell are you trying to do in Eden?
I came to Eden because I was...
I had to take a poo, and I had no
That's all.
bucket in the cell, and I wasn't gonna poo in my cell.
You're looking for
So I
someone?
broke up my cell,
have a favor
broke
to
in somebody else's cell, and pooed in their cell,
Favor?
and then came back.
You want to ask me? After all the shit you pulled, you think you can get a favor?
I heard about the Gladiator games. I want you to let me fight in them.
You what? How do you know about the games?
Last night when I left, I met a woman in this city. She told me I could win my freedom.
She was pretty hot, and she was blonde, so I took her word as gospel.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just win the games. Sounds like this lady had a sense of humor at least. You know what? Fine. You're in.
Are you sure about this?
Hey, if a prisoner wants to enter, that's up to them. Ain't my place to turn him away. Besides, that makes my job a lot easier. Guess you got
This is
here
a
just in
punk,
time,
man. I don't know.
This month's
Like,
games are going down today.
I don't know what he's going on about.
Hey,
I guess he's being like
tell him how the
overprotective,
games work.
but like,
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
I-
one little thing that I ought to mention. If you break an arm or lose a leg, not our problem. Don't count on any medics coming to save you. Losers get tossed back in their cell. After that, you just lay there bleeding, waiting to die.
ooh,
Still want to enter?
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay, you heard him. We'll make sure you get your shot in the games. Can't wait for the show.
Now, I'm not saying everything should be determined by gladiatory combat, but I'm saying it would make making your grocery list a lot more fun. You know, if you had to like determine over gladiatory combat.
What?
Right. It's a threat. What? The cell is like heaven compared to the wasteland. Everything I could ever want here. Hurrah. Back where you can. You'll die from hunger. Yeah. This is called like heaven. Huh. I guess it is safe. There's not much that can hurt you in here. You seem to be troubles. They got soap, they got pancake syrup. I'll spare your lives. Just leave everything you have behind. Best stay back. Damn it. Are you listening? No. I work to the wise. Hold. Get greedy. And throwing your life away. You cocky piece of shit. It's a weird thing about the pulse spotlight on the wall as suspected in games like this and stuff like Mad Max. Like, there's no water, there's no food, but there's enough soda pads for everyone. Like, I don't know how that happens. Like, the wall ends, and the first thing you do is you buy like a bunch of shoulder pads, like put it on, and it's like, okay kids, and you never run out of shoulder pads because when the wall ends, like shoulder pads. This girl on trees. Like an episode of a sitcom was like, Daddy, why are we wearing soda pads? To protect your shoulders. But they're made out of leather. They don't protect anything. So let me tell you, in a world like this, nothing is more important than soda pads. Hey. Not even food. If someone tries to trade you food for soda pads, tell them to go to hell. That's the plan. Don't make me this. Ooh, I got some turkey. This might be your last meal. Enjoy it. Last meal, huh? To think, a time when people fight and kill each other over a piece of dry meat. I don't know. I think most people would kill each other over for jerky. I'm just saying. I know Sasquatch has a hard time keeping his jerky safe. I think it's over for me. But to grow these seeds, please. I'm begging you. Why did you kill this man? Because the old goat won't give me his damn seeds. Hee. He's saying shit like, those seeds are the future for tomorrow. I won't give you tomorrow. What about yesterday? I wanted these seeds, so I killed them. You killed them, but you didn't take his seeds. Like the fuck? Not one. Well, they're to live. Big boys. I sometimes use heavy weapons, which can make them major nuisances. It's hard to make them flinch. And it's like, BAM! It's got my foot to the face of Jitsu. Actually, I need to check out my level up stuff. I probably got enough stuff to. Quickly! They always look so surprised. Oh, you didn't explode. Damn. I felt cheated. No. Oh man, I think he's dead. And his body disappeared too. How convenient. Actually, the thing is I need to check up on. I need to look at my level stuff because I probably leveled up at some point. And I probably get some more skills. I'm really bad about this when I play like games like this. Because for some reason I just keep forgetting to level my character. I guess because it doesn't remind you every 2 seconds to level up your character. Quickly!
Don't bother struggling. Hook-toe, bone crusher, strike!
And you now, you have no face. Could do about it. Go Beastfoot. Blah, blah. Super Saiyan Kentaro. Actually, it's so surprising how much of a trope that is. Like how much of a trope Super Saiyan became over the years. Remember, kids, you could be too enthusiastic about your exploding people jutsu. Yes. Now that you are so alive. Oh, I got it. Alright, tutorial. And the gameplay is really satisfying. I just, you know, like, the gameplay feels really great. It's satisfying. It's super, you know, it's just like, it's pretty easy to forget that you're in a tutorial because you just want to, you know, hit the screen hard, like hit them hard, make the wall explode.
You're already dead.
And now you're Pop-Tart.
Don't bother struggling. Hook-toe, bone crusher, strike!
Oh, I should have laughed at that.
You're already dead.
It's okay. I need a block. I have a block button. Gotta use it. And a dodge button. strike.
Hordebreaker strike.
Gosh. Oh my god. How dare you! Actually, I like how quick. I like how quick the finishes are. I mean, they're super fast. They don't break up the flow of gameplay enough to be annoying, and they just add a lot to it. It's really cool how they do that. Light in the hands of men die. Maybe I won't see tomorrow either. I should remember myself. Should remind myself why I became the successor of the Who dancer again. Sudoku, whatever. That's what the martial arts called. Mohawk guy. For real. I mean, like, calling somebody a Mohawk guy in the second like this, it'd be like John. Like, some dude's name's John. Like, I'm looking for a dude with a Mohawk. Well, which one? There's like 30% of the population of Mohawks nowadays, dude. And every one of them's got John. So if you're looking for a dude named John with a Mohawk, you're kind of screwed. Think you're doing to my sleeves. You got some guts, pal, guy. Oh shit, he doesn't have nipples. No thanks. What? I have no desire to help a slaver. Oh well. What power reigns supremes? We're gonna be kings of the new era. A big old place of fair. Pretty cool, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Actually, like, all joking aside, like, I kind of like this bit here, because like it's sort of building up like control of paths without like you know, in little pieces as he's listening to like people try to make the best situation in a jail cell. It's good. It works. It works for gameplay storytelling, you know, game storytelling. And you, I'm sorry, but you gotta explode now. Yes. And now,
Hordebreaker strike.
It's the 4th of July, bro. It's the 4th of July, bro. Oh, man. Alright, kids, if you want your block to work, you gotta be facing towards them. Honestly, there's something kind of really satisfying about seeing people explode like that in the game. In real life, that'd be horrific. Yes. And now that you're officially dead inside. Now it's time to go Super Saiyan. Just. There it is. maybe we didn't live in this time like this. Things might have been different. Yeah, he's in a jail, reflecting on his life, reflecting on the times. It's actually, was that some kind of music playing, like some properly toned music? Heading to the Coliseum. Yeah, and now there's a magical save point that sits next to me. Oh no, it's not a save point. I thought it was. Okay, let's see if I got any more abilities I could use. Oh, I got some, like, star orbs. A secret technique that releases. Actually, personally, what I really like about this stuff is that they're all skill-based moves, right? So ideally, it's like when you play this game more and more and more, you get better at it. But I think a lot of times people just end up button mashing it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm guilty of that too. Sure, everybody's probably guilty of just bashing button. Ability unlocked. That's not unlocked yet, is it? Damage increased by 7% when burst mode. Or in burst mode. Oh, it's like a bicycle kick. Sweet. Let's do it. Like, sincerely, it's pretty fun. Honestly, it's probably better just to stick with one tree and just unlock all that, but that's not usually the way it works, because I usually want to try everything, because I'm a crazy person. And because that's how I play games, is I want to experience the game when I play it. You know what I mean? Powerful attack deliver a bone up the ground. Do I have anything? Do I have any? Oh, I wouldn't, would I? Data. Load setting. Control them. Okay. Abilities unlocked. Oh, you can view stuff unlocked. That's pretty cool. Alright. I think I'll... Well, I should probably save. I'll talk to the guard in the back. I think I should save. Like before I think I've been doing this for about 2 hours now. Honestly, I think I'll probably play for a little bit longer, because I just want to play for a little bit longer. I like this game. It's a fun game. Alright, did it. Now let's go talk to Scarred. So, go through the bars. I mean, just use your hands. Actually, I used my mind. So, man, can you teach me? Or I give you this. Now, it's very kind of a video game when it gives you all kinds of health potions and stuff before you go fight the boss. Because a lot of times when you see like all the health potions in the wall, my usually first thought is like, well, it's like, wow, that means I'm probably gonna get killed. Alright, let's go get killed. Are you ready? Yes!
Yeah.
Good. Good, good. Golf flip.
Now go!
God, what time is it? Why is my watch my thing go to place? Oh man, it's kind of like a arena where people like fight to the death. Don't you think it's a little much? I mean, when people go to an arena to fight to death, don't you think they need to tone it down a little bit? I mean, you got spikes here, you got like, how many millions of gallons of gas are you wasting on that fire? Like, everybody needs gas, but, you know, keep yourself warm during the winter. And the desert, the nights are cold, but no, we gotta burn for our fuel for the gladiator battles. And that guy looks like Nappa. They gotta pick up the new guy.
Looky here. You thought about what you want for your reward?
I just realized something. I think most of these found guys, I'm looking at these guys here, and none of them has like a fight gap.
All I want is a night of non-stop banging with her.
I know that's not relevant to anything, but I thought I should point that out. And our question is, it's like where all this height, like makeup and hair dye is coming from? And the Stokey. She got herself a Stokey. And there's even more like megaphone. I wish my cell phone, I don't know, I need to fix my timing on my cell phone, I suppose. Because it tells me it's either somewhere between 11 a.m. and like 12 a.m. I will make you explode.
You're already dead.
Right? Like a popcorn. Like popcorn in the microwave.
Rush! You're already dead.
Oh man, for defensive. Dodge it.
Fist of penitence.
I probably need to try to be a bit more artful with my combat. You know what I mean? Try to get higher scores and stuff. Face first, do it!
Shredding clench.
It's time for me to go, Beast Mode. Whoa! Let's go! Why are colors fell off? Sweet.
What is this?
You're already dead. First of all, let's go. Oh, this game's really fun, honestly. And you are gonna fly. Fly, rabbit, fly!
Octo, Hordebreaker strike!
That's a big old spectacle, isn't it?
No way!
I guess I need to start earlier. Like, maybe 6 or 7, maybe 7. Bewitching woman.
The winners of the last round will split into 2 teams and fight to the death. The rules are simple, just like last time. Whichever side takes down the opposing team wins. And I'll be picking the teams, of course. You... And you are a team now.
Ooh.
You're now one side of a brutal 2-on-2 battle.
Let's pick up the rules while you're going at it. I know it's a battle to the death, but there's gotta be some kind of rules, right? I mean, we're all not killing each other willy-nilly, are we?
I'm gonna make you scrawny bleed.
And he's got a cartoon hammer.
You don't get in my way, or you're going to hell with us. The hell'd you say, punk? Same goes for you.
Oh, almost forgot. If teammates attack each other, you're both disqualified.
Oh, that's a good role to have.
And you can't kill your partner, of course. Teammates have to work together. Am I clear?
Seriously, like, that microphone is like Super Xenomorph, like Nightmare, like...
The next fight begins now.
Finish him. blind? No. Oh man, all that. Now, if Bane could do that to Batman, those Dark Knight movies, not Michael Bay, oh god, those Dark Knight trilogy movies would have been a lot better. Yeah, if you hit him multiple times. Now, if you hit him multiple times, you can get like different kind of attacks, depending on which side you go to. I don't think I need my beast mode right now. All I have to do. Yes. See if I can do it. I just ripped your shirt off. What are you gonna do about it? Explode! Kids these days. Poof. Oh, here's a gun, Super Saiyan. See, they have no. Kendra has, like, they have no fight gap, like, at all.
Right?
Hoten chicken. Oh my god.
Don't die like that from any old martial art.
I'm just the worst at games. I mean, names. Sorry.
And now,
The worst at names.
I get to see the lethal arts of Hokuto Shinken with my own eyes. Never thought I'd see the day. You know, I killed a lot of people to get here. And now I know it was all worth it. Finally, I get a real fight.
Ooh.
I heard
He's like Vegeta.
Coliseum had some insane fighter nobody could beat. Guess that's you, huh?
What are your fists meant for? What's
Fisting.
their purpose?
You've mastered lethal arts and you're asking me that? They're for killing. Isn't it obvious?
Of course he turns out to be the bad guy.
Pathetic.
Like, I don't know who you want.
What? Don't tell me you got a problem with that.
I gotta say, the thing that kind of cracks me up is that, I mean, so far this game's gone on a way to, like, sort of, like,
This tournament.
to justify why you had to kill these people.
You ask for.
Well,
It's like they're all bad guys, every one of them.
for a license to kill. Seems fair to me, since I'm risking my own life here.
I will never understand people like you.
It's you I don't get. You think you're some kind of hero? I'm done talking. Show me Hokuto Shinken.
Okay.
And now it's down to two.
Like I said, Xenomorph's microphone, well, not microphone, speakerphone, whatever. For that angle, it looks like I'm starting a fighting RPG. And my controller's flashing, and my PlayStation 4 controller's flashing. Good thing I saved that, huh? Oh man, when he's stunned, you can go in for the bad touch that causes him to explode. I really shouldn't say it that way. There's gotta be a better way of saying that. Let's do it. Whoa! Bicycle get. Oh well. Okay, multiple times. Just like keep doing it. Oh man. I think I missed one or two.
Back to your checkpoint.
God damn it, man. There you go. Mate, I got a name. I'm an A+ murderer. Well, in the game, not in real life.
And the winner is Kenshiro!
Holy shit! How did he do all that?
I used my kung fu.
The next guy is gonna tear him apart.
That dude's got the weirdest hate boner for martial artists.
Now, it's time for the fighter you've all been waiting for!
I like the color purple. It's a nice color purple. It's very bluish purple. Very bluish purple. Oh my god, man. Wow. Talk about Attack on Titans. So how are they going to get him? So how are they going to get that guy back into his cage? Once again, he has no fight gap, dude. Like, what's up with that? I mean, if his fights were to touch each other, his body would probably collapse. Sorry, I'm wearing the perfect shoulder pads that protect me. Like, I know the enemy has giants, but ooh.
We've got a real challenger, folks. Let's see how Double Rebirth destroys him.
Double Rebirth.
He thought he could beat the games. Nobody walks away from that monster. You hear me, Kenshiro? It doesn't matter how many rounds you win. You're
God,
just more
like how much,
goddamn
like
meat. Time for your public execution.
God, I wonder how much, like, food they waste feeding that guy just to have him kill people. Like, I mean, if you're running out of food, like, trying to feed someone like him, man, they'll put you out of home. Unless you can get, like, a cell in the dude, you can ride him like a pony. I guess, I don't know, like, this gotta be, like, a lot of food. Unless they feed him prisoners. And he knows the Hadouken! Put your leg. What you gonna do if I go put your leg? Hadouken! Aha! Your carry's ankle is your ankle. Ugh, I should saw that coming. And can you imagine how this guy pose? Like, I imagine it'd be like a like the biggest pile you could think of. Oh man, he's glowing. What does that mean? Hadouken! Oh man. Yeah, I know it came up, but if I remember, I think Hadouken actually stands for like something air. Like, so that's a pretty weirdly apt metaphor for this game, for this fight. Climbing your ladder, we go do that. I got keep pressing the button. Oh man, from the top of it. I guess I gotta get him on C before let me climb the ladder. Probably. Like I said before, I played this game before, I just haven't finished it. Yes, get to your knees. Excuse me, I have to go climb your ladder now. Yes. I'm gonna go beast mode? I kinda want to. Just like going beast mode. Right? Oh, I activate cutscene. Oh, smooth. I don't know, if anime, like, because like the prequel for the Fist of No Star, like, anime, it's all CG and stuff, right? But if they could do CG like this, like, I don't know why animation studios can't do, like, a CG anime show like this. Like, honestly. If you ever see, like, it's called, like, Ronin, like, the, it's a Ghibli show that's on, still a Ghibli show that's on Amazon. It's called, like, Ronin, the Daughter of the Bandit. And, like, the backgrounds are, like, 2D, but, like, the characters are, like, CG animated. And it just looks so weird and uncanny sometimes. Even though the animation is just fantastic, because it's Ghibli. Ghibli does fantastic animation, because it's still Ghibli, man. Even their worst is somebody else's. Even when they're at their worst, they still outperform everyone else. It's amazing. But if you know, because like the, I know if you ever seen like the Berserk anime with the CG characters in there, I think heck yeah, it just looks out of place and doesn't look good. And I understand why you would want to do like a Fist North Star, like anything, and like Berserk in 3D, because those are both anime known for their elaborate, complex character designs.
Never thought you'd actually beat Devil Rebirth, Hotshot. You really do have something special.
And from an animation wise, just like 2D animation wise, like having complex designs like that is just like murder.
God's sake, this crowd's gonna make me go deaf. Weirdest thing.
Because
I've sworn everyone else was betting on the giant.
Because what people don't understand about 2D animation is that when you change perspective, you have to redraw everything every time you draw that perspective. Like, let's just say, for instance, like a character, like your 2D character has like 1,000 like lines on it, and every time you turn to the left by 1 degree, you have to redraw 1,000 lines. With another degree, you have to redraw 1,000 lines 1,000 times. So to get it to to have the character to move 4 degrees, you're talking about redrawing 4,000 lines 4,000 times. So having having these manga that's known for their crazy, complex character designs and make them into CG makes perfect sense, because you don't have to redraw the character every time you want them to move. Well, you don't have to redraw the character, period, because it's like a 3D model. You're moving a 3D model through a 3D space.
You're the ruler of Eden.
I offer my congratulations. As the champion, you have earned the right to ask a favor of me. That is the stated code of the gladiator.
I have one quick question only. I would like to know if Luffy found the One Piece.
One question remains.
I don't know yet. It's still running. It's the only manga and the only anime still running in the world right now, and everybody's waiting with bated breath. So it ends.
For a woman who is named Yuria. That is all I ask.
Very well. I hereby grant you freedom to move about the city as you please.
Whoa, what? Kisana, are you serious?
Yes.
You were watching,
the magical
right?
nun spoken.
Those guys in the chunks, right?
But they're all murderers. I don't know.
Champion. And the ruler must grant the champion's wish. That has long been the code of the games.
But that's...
What if he wants to see babies, man? That was a stupid rule. There's gotta be an asterisk to that rule eventually.
Thank you.
Kenshiro, from this day forth, you are a citizen of Eden. I pray that you find what you're looking for here.
You listen here, punk. Maybe you've got Kisana's blessing, but I don't trust you. You're on thin fucking ice.
No, he's standing on solid ground, bro.
I got eyes everywhere.
I mean, the pretty lady says he's a citizen, and I think people are going to take her side. You know, she's very pretty.
You even breathe wrong, and I'll kill you on the spot.
Jagray. Perhaps you could give Kenshiro a tour of the city.
What? Wait a sec. Why the hell do I gotta do that?
I always kind of wanted I know it had nothing to do with anything, but I always kind of wanted somebody to threaten me and tell me that, even if you breathe wrong, because I want to just force them to tell me in great detail on how somebody can breathe wrong, and I want to take notes, have a little pad with me and just take notes and just have them explain to me in great detail, waste as much time as possible having the dude threaten me, explain to me, how can you breathe wrong? How can I do it? I'm taking notes, bro. I'm taking notes. It's like when somebody tells you you're looking at them funny and you just put on some clown makeup and run out there to stare at them. I guess life goes.
God damn it. Why the hell am I stuck playing babysitter? Can't believe this shit.
Because you're a pudge that can't keep your mouth shut, bro.
I guess orders are orders. Let's get this over with. I'll show you around Eden. Any specific questions before we get moving?
Yes, how'd you make babies? half a year.
Do you know anything about a woman named Yuria?
Yuria? Oh, the lady you're looking for. Hate to say it, but I've got nothing. You sure she's even here?
Why wouldn't she be?
I mean, the Watch keeps a real close eye on the city. Who comes in, who goes out. If this Yuria lady really got in, then I'd have heard about it. She'd be in a report or something.
And you haven't heard anything like that?
In the past year, all I've seen are a bunch of doctors, a couple of carpenters, some merchants, and punks like you when I gotta throw them in jail.
Right.
About Eden.
Tell me more about Eden.
Fine. Guess you're wondering why it's called that.
Not really, no.
Well, I don't know who said it first. After a while, Eden was just what everyone called it.
Like the garden. So people see this place as some kind of paradise.
I don't know about paradise, but we got resources to spare, thanks to Sphere City right nearby.
Sphere City?
See that
nothing, she's lucky Sphere.
Here? You're looking at Sphere City.
Kintro doesn't have object permanents. Object permanents.
The dome.
Yeah. It's some facility from back before the war, I guess. I don't know the details. But the thing still works. We get a lot of water out of those pipes. Still generates electricity, too.
Some kind of energy plant from the old world?
That's my best guess, too. But there's laws against prying too deep into Sphere City and how it works. And obviously, the place is off limits.
It seems like it's under a lot of security.
Better just let the thing keep doing its job. Long as it keeps us alive, the Watch will protect it.
So that's why you're going to break into it.
So that's where this city's prosperity comes
and hit all
from.
the buttons.
You get all your resources from that thing.
That's right. And Kisana's the one in charge.
Tell me more about that Kisana woman. Who exactly is she?
Hey! Watch your fucking mouth! Kisana's the ruler of Eden. She's the Holy Maiden. Show some goddamn respect. It's Lady Kisana to you.
Ooh.
But not to you. You just call her by her name. Are you two
together?
Together.
What? No! We just go way back. I knew her and Lord Nadai from when they first started building this place up.
Nadai?
So you got grandfathered into it?
After the nukes, he was the one who discovered Sphere City. He's the founder of Eden.
So it all began with him.
He was powerful, smart, kind to everyone. A stand-up guy, and a great ruler. But 3 years ago, he just died out of nowhere. So Kisana had to take over.
Oh my god.
Ever since then, she's been the ruler of Eden.
I see.
So he probably was murdered
Lord
then.
Nadai
He was definitely murdered.
Started the town watch. Gave us everything we needed to keep the evil out.
Evil?
Yeah, like the inmates who fought in the gangs, or those thugs that raid villages on the outside. A couple years ago, this pack called the Army of Ruin showed up. Been raiding us ever since. But we can take them. Who gives
Raiders.
a shit about some two-bit army of
They're
bandits?
terrible folk. As soon as the apocalypse happens, the football team Raiders just start raiding everybody. It's almost like they're not getting paid enough.
Watch.
Got that right. That's how the people around here know me. Captain Jagray, top dog of the watch.
Why did you come to this city?
My folks needed food and water. Pretty simple.
Well, okay.
Family's here then?
Not
No,
anymore.
they're dead.
Ma and my old man are long gone. I'm the only one left.
What happened? A camp coding, excellent.
I joined the City Watch about 3 years ago. I protected the peace and worked out like crazy. And that got me all the way to the captain of the watch.
Was it easier to get in the city back then? You said your whole family got in.
Yeah, Back then it didn't even have a gate. No watch either. More of a settlement than a city. But then Lord Nadai set up laws and formed the watch to enforce them. Then came the walls and gate. That was the real beginning of Eden, I guess.
And after that, the city restricted entry from outsiders.
You probably heard, but anyone can enter as long as they got some special permit from Kisana. But we got too many people looking to get a piece. It was either restrict entry or run out of resources.
No.
Alright, come on. Can't just stand around talking.
That part would be a hard choice to make, honestly.
Follow me. This way, Ken.
I'm so happy for you.
Hey, wait up!
Oh, learn to walk, man.
Hey, wait up!
What's the save point?
This way,
But
Ken.
no, I'm going to the save point. Oh, it's like I want to save my game. I think. How am I saving? There you go. It's still saving. All right. Thank you for watching. If you did, if you didn't, that's fine. Either way, take your time for me. Have a good night, guys.